Greg, thank you for that. To a live look now, a picture from Google Earth of a warehouse in Mineral Wells before yesterday's destructive storms hit. This is actually an image again from Google.
Yeah, and this is what that warehouse looks like right now. Totally different pictures if you look at them back to back. Now completely torn apart, strong winds pulling that building apart. Meteorologist Mario Ruiz joins us live from Mineral Wells right now. That's in Palo Pinto County, about an hour west of Fort Worth. Mario, there's so much to clean up in that community this morning. You're standing in front of that warehouse that was flattened.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, this is, if you're familiar with the area, north of Highway 180, south of Fort Walters Historical Park. And this is really a small community, but it was impacted in such a big way. And now that the sun is coming up, we're seeing a little more light. We're seeing a bit better of an idea of what the destruction was around here. And we did see some of it on our drive up, but I want to show you some of this destruction just to my over my shoulder here, and you can see some of the exterior walls caved in. These are metal structures, and some of these warehouses have what's called metal structural beams. And whenever we see exterior walls kind of caved in like this is very consistent with EF2 damage, a high-end EF2, low-end EF3. So wind speeds anywhere between 110 to 135 miles per hour. A bit more to the left, if you can see it out in the distance, you can see some kind of studs that are kind of just poking up. That's indicative of interior walls also destructed with these structures. So again, that kind of speaks to what we're likely going to see classified as an EF2 rating, likely some areas closer to an EF3. I want to also show you this tree back here. So this tree you can see snapped on the top third. Whenever we see kind of structures like this or damage like this is indicative of incredibly strong winds. What happens is that leaves of trees act like sails from a sailboat. They catch the wind, and with very strong wind speeds, you see these trees snap. Just to the right of that, you see a tree that's kind of pointed in a different direction. So that's indicative of rotating winds. Those are things that we look for whenever the National Weather Service is out here surveying and confirming a tornado status. The more that the light is shining on all of this destruction, the more I am convinced that the apparent tornado will be classified at least an EF2 rating, at least in this particular area. Now, with radar, we saw that the timing for this was anywhere between 4:50 to about 5:15 in the afternoon. So that is something that we're going to be obviously also going to be monitoring with the National Weather Service. I want to show you the destruction though in this neighborhood, and this is in Mineral Wells. You can see just how violent this storm was. Some roofs were just ripped off, others with their windows smashed out, trees and debris just scattered all over. One neighbor said that it sounded like a train running right through their street when the storm hit. And generally those sounds come from differences in pressure. It comes from just heavy rain, not only just the heavy rain and the high wind speeds that were impacted here, but also the large hail. We saw some reports of about golf ball size hail not too far away from where I'm standing right now. So again, we're going to take a closer look at some of the damage just around the area, but the more I see, the more it's evident of tornado damage in the area. We'll send it back into you guys in studio.
All right, thank you so much, Maria. A lot of damage out there in Mineral Wells. You can get up to speed on all of our storm coverage up to this point at WFAA.com. We have the full press conference from officials last night. More photos of damage and clips of our team coverage from right after the storms hit, all online at WFAA.com. Now we're going to get over to traffic.